it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whacked, premieres funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
The sky's gray, it's like this every day. The town is full of predator, I'm turning a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button, man. I need 5,000 subs by the draft. Alright, if you don't hit that sub button and you disrupt my goal to get 5,000 subs by the draft, I'm gonna take my pick and I'm gonna stab you in the eye with it. You understand me? I'm gonna stab you in the eye with it. Alright, so unless you want to get poked by my pick, hit the sub button. Now let's get to business. Topic at hand. So the Eagles, that sixth pick, the sixth pick that they tanked so hard to get, the sixth pick that they ruined their integrity to get, the sixth pick that they cost the New York Football Giants a playoff spot with, they decide to trade it to the Dolphins? Is this a joke? So that sixth pick that they caused Giants fans so much hurt, so much heartache, so much agony over, they traded to go to number 12. Y'all could have, listen, there would be less questions about Jalen Hurts right now had you just let him come back and beat the Washington football team. You wouldn't have had to trade for Zach Wilson. You wouldn't have had these questions. You could have traded Carson Wentz with a clear conscience. You could be feeling good about going into the draft, into the 2021 season, knowing Jalen Hurts is your guy. Had he beaten the division-winning Washington football team, had he beaten them in that game, which he was gonna do, before Doug Peterson started doing stupid stuff and then pulling the kid. So this is everything the Eagles do is backwards. This is stupid. This is dumb. Because at least if you got Kyle Pitts, it's like, you know what? We got the best tight end prospect since like freaking Shannon Sharp or whatever. At least it was worth our dignity. We sold our soul. We spit in the face of every football fan on the planet. We wiped our ass with integrity so we can get Kyle Pitts. That makes sense. But no, instead you trade the pick. So my question to Eagle fans is, what do you do now? Isn't it funny how everything all goes back to the Giants versus the Eagles? Adoree Jackson, we get him, so y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like now we control who the Eagles are going to draft. Because see, here's the thing. I've been looking at a lot of mock drafts. And according to a lot of people, Devontae Smith is going to fall out of the top 10 because he's too small. A lot of people got the Lions taking Jalen Waddle, and they got Jamar Chase going to the Bengals. So I had already just accepted the fact that Kyle Pitts is going to go to the Eagles at 6. Now that the Dolphins have that pick, I'm 99.9% sure the Dolphins are going to take Sewell. Dolphins are definitely going to take a tackle to protect Tua. So I know for a fact that Kyle Pitts, barring the Cowboys saying screw defense for a second straight season, no way Giants don't pass on Kyle Pitts. So my whole thing is the Giants right now are going to control who the Eagles pick. Are the Eagles going to get Micah Parsons or are they going to get Kyle Pitts? That's the $1 million question. See, the Giants hold control over the Eagles. So this is real interesting, and I'm not going to speak on this much longer because that's what my Giants channel's for. So I have a separate video about the Giants on my Giants channel. Feel free to go subscribe to my Fist Vegas Blue channel if you want that. But now I want to transition into the Dolphins. So the Dolphins, they're, like I said in the 49er video, the Dolphins are committed to Tua. If the Dolphins are serious about committing to Tua, they have to take the tackle. They got to protect him. They have to protect Tua. Tua can't take hits. He's not mobile. The hip is still iffy. They got to protect him. this Sewell kid is like the best offensive line prospect since like Quentin Nelson. So no way at number 6. You don't trade back up to 6 if you for a wide receiver. I'm sorry. They didn't do that to get a wide receiver or a tight end, especially when the Dolphins already have Gesicki. Gesicki is good. They have a good tight end. Well, he was good when Fitzpatrick was in the game. I don't know what Tua was doing, but when Fitzpatrick played, Gesicki was balling. So what I'm trying to say is they're taking the tackle because they know them top 4 picks are going to be quarterbacks, and they know that the Bengals are probably going to be the Bengals and take Jamar Chase because Jamar Chase was Joe Burrow's favorite target in college. So that actually makes sense. I mean, well, no, it doesn't make sense because they need to take a tackle for Joe Burrow. Like, they'd be stupid not to take Sewell, but the Bengals do stupid things. But whatever. So if I'm the Dolphins, no way I trade a first round pick because who cares about the pick swap? You swap picks, it is what it is. But who cares about that? You don't trade next year's first round pick for a wide receiver. Unless it's like Hopkins or like Julio. Like, you don't do that to draft a wide receiver. So I'm 99% sure they're going to take a tackle. They got to take a tackle. So what I'm thinking with the Dolphins is the Dolphins are going to commit to Tua, which in my opinion is the right thing to do, just for the simple fact that they were tanking for Tua all season long. That was the motto going into the season: tank for Tua, and then you get Tua, and now you want to give up on him. That's not fair. I know life ain't fair, but come on. And like, my whole thing with Tua is this: if Tua came out in this draft, all right, if Tua was in this draft, let's just hypothetically say, you mean to tell me Tua's not the best quarterback besides Trevor Lawrence? And I'm saying Tua, college Tua. I'm not talking about the Tua that we just saw play a year in Miami. Not that. I'm talking about coming out the draft. And this is what I tell y'all all the time. I express this to y'all all the freaking time. Every single year, they overrate 3 or 4 quarterbacks. Every single year. Let me ask you a question. If all these quarterbacks are as good as these mockheads say they are, why does a team need to draft a quarterback? Do I need to go down the list? Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, and Carson Wentz. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson. We had the Mitchell Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes draft. We have the Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, Kyler Murray draft. There's quarterbacks every freaking draft, bruh. Who cares? So it's just, I don't know, man. These quarterbacks, I don't know, man. Every year there's an Andrew Luck. Every year there's just like, come on, man. I'm just done. I'm done. But Eagles, rest in piss. I hate y'all. Giants are blowing y'all out twice next season. And Dolphins, shout out to y'all, man. Dolphins stay making boss moves. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit or get clapped. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.